What's happening, guys? It's TechSource, and this here is the ViewSonic XG2402. ViewSonic has not only sponsored this video, but they sent this out for me to review, and here is what I think about it. It's a 24-inch gaming monitor, but you can probably tell already from the red accents and the XG logo. It's decently spec'd at 1080p with a response time of 1 millisecond and a refresh rate of 144 Hz. Currently, you can pick this up for $220 on Amazon, making it accessible to people with lower budgets. But let's see what compromises ViewSonic had to make to keep the price so low and if it's worth buying it. Taking a look around, we can see that the stand is mostly made out of plastic, which is expected at this price range. However, it's built very sturdy, with there being very little play when you rage and hit your desk. As far as adjustability, it has a good amount of pivot and swivel. You can also tilt the display forward and back, and it has a good amount of height adjustability. So the stand attaches to the center without any tools, and it's easily removable by pressing on this plastic piece. Under here, you'll find the VESA mount if you would like to use an alternative stand or a mounting system. From the front, the monitor does look kind of plain in my opinion. There isn't any alien-like geometric legs or a logo being projected onto the desk like you see with higher priced monitors. Instead, there is a single red stripe going down the middle of the stand, which is a bit tacky. Also, if I'm being honest, the bezels are kind of thick on the monitor and they look to be a little outdated compared to other gaming monitors on the market. From the side, it does have an aggressive, sleek appearance. You can see the red accent which breaks up the black, and also from here you can see the red cable management clip. The back looks pretty cool, I think. It has a matte black plastic with red accents. There's also some designs in a glossy finish on both sides. So all the ports are located on the back here as well. We got two USB 3.0 ports, which can be used with the provided pass-through cable. We got a 3.5mm headphone jack, two HDMI 1.4 ports, and a display port. FreeSync is also supported through the HDMI and display ports, which is good news for people that are rocking an AMD GPU. Something I didn't expect on this monitor was the headphone holder, which is a nice touch. There are also two 2-watt speakers, but honestly, if you care about sound at all, I wouldn't use these for anything other than Windows notifications. They don't get loud at all, and there is no detail to the sound. In my opinion, they just sound very tinny. So I do recommend using either some really good speakers or a pair of headphones. Unfortunately, the TN panel is a lot like the speakers. The refresh rate and the response time on the monitor make it great for gaming. However, there's one thing that the monitor is lacking, that's contrast. The scenes blend together and there is no depth to the image, making the panel look washed out. But this isn't exclusive on just this monitor. It's actually very common on most TN panels out there. Being a TN panel, there's also viewing angle restrictions. Even when you're looking at the monitor straight on, you'll see a weak color consistency throughout the panel. As you can see here, the top of the display appears to be darker, while the bottom is more washed out. This color shift is more noticeable when I move the camera around. Again, for competitive gaming, it's great. Actually, the specs are on par with more expensive panels out there, but the image quality might make it less attractive to some gamers out there. As far as ghosting, there isn't much if you use the ultra fast mode in the OSD. It's the second fastest mode, but I found it to be the sweet spot. Speaking about the OSD, it's a little bit clunky for my taste, but it is packed with a lot of options and control. You can set up a custom profile, you can set the monitor hertz cap, which I don't know why you would in the first place. You can also turn on Rampage X, which illuminates the red plastic on the back, and change several aspects about the image. The ViewSonic XG offers reasonable color reproduction, but the contrast of this monitor is its biggest weakness, I would say. And then there's the whole thing about the color consistency, which is common across TN panels out there. However, with that said, I cannot recommend this for professionals who will use this monitor for color-sensitive work. Let's be realistic here. What you're really getting for only $220 is 144 Hz refresh rate, 1 millisecond response time, FreeSync on a well-built monitor. I personally think it's reasonably priced, and it's a great gaming monitor for anyone who prefers responsiveness over image quality. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll drop a link to the monitor down below if you guys want to check it out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.